In today's gospel, the Lord deals with our fears. There are two different kinds of fears. A misplaced fear and a true fear. Or a false fear and a reasonable fear. What is a misplaced fear or a false fear? The fear of dying, losing our body, or being killed, or dying in any circumstances. The Lord is addressing His disciples who will all face persecution and death. Except John, they were all killed. Some were thrown before the wild animals, some were crucified or beheaded. They all died for their faith. And the Lord is telling them, have no fear. They can only destroy your body, kill your body, nothing more. They have no power. They may cut your head off, that's all. They may just torture you and kill you. Don't be afraid of dying. This moment we remember the hundreds of Christians who are being killed in Nigeria almost every day, hundreds of them. They die for their faith, like St. Ignatius of Antioch. Or the 75 Catholics who were killed in Congo 3 weeks ago by the jihadists. Happening in Africa. So many dying for their faith. The Lord is telling the same words. If you leave your faith, you may have to die for your faith. If you leave it really and truly. So the Lord says, death is nothing to be afraid of. So have no fear of dying, whatever be the circumstances. Then what is the reasonable and true fear? Very important. There's a fear which is reasonable and very helpful. A godly fear. The one who is in charge of your body, your soul, your everything, and that one is in charge of the whole universe. The fear of God means an experience of awe and reverence. Why? Because you realize how powerful God is, majestic God is, how awesome is the power of God. When you have a boring moment, spend some time think about the universe. Beyond your aches and pains of the body, think about this wonderful universe, the space, the stars, this vast universe. What amazes me always is this tiny earth rotating at 7,000 miles speed. What is 7,000 miles speed? Can you imagine? And this earth around the sun, how many thousands? What a speed. This earth, we are so still in our seat, and this earth is going at high speed. Aren't you amazed? Do you have no sense of wonder? If you have lost sense of wonder, you're not alive. Sense of wonder. What I mean to say is, every time you think about your life, your beating heart, the millions of cells working in your body, and this whole universe, you are simply filled with wonder. And that God is in charge of you and me. And we are told, not just to you, the tiny sparrow up in the hedge. Have you noticed those sparrows there? Those tiny little sparrows? You may have seen those birds in your garden. The Lord says, I know every one of them. Every one of them. None of them will die without my knowledge. I am watching over them. I feed them. They're all well taken care of. And you are afraid? You are afraid. Fear is from a sense of pride. We said again, fear comes only from a sense of pride that you are in charge of everything, your own life and everything else. So when you have fear and even anxiety, you are having, I should be in control. I have no control now. So my anxiety and fear and worry because, I should have control. I have no control, hence I worry and fear. Pride. That's what the Lord said, unless you become like children. Children have no worries. They have no worries. They know they are well taken care of. So, unless we are like children, we'll never experience the peace and joy of God. Now, the practical truth is, there could be anxieties and worries as part of human life. But then you remind yourself, look at the universe. Look at the sparrows, the lilies in the field. Even Solomon with all his regalia. The Lord said, with the Solomon, the richest man, with all his regalia, wasn't as lovely as this lily in the field, those tiny grass. Look at those little flowers. And those birds, everyone of them the Lord feeds. They never starve, they have no high BP, they're all well taken care of. And there you are with your huge braids, worry about everything happening on this year, everything in your life, everything in the society, everything in the country, and you worry and kill yourself. And the sparrows are singing, the birds are singing, the whole universe dancing, and you kill yourself. Have the right kind of fear. Have the right kind of fear. God in control. God in control. He's awesome and majestic. I worship Him.